Welcome back, guys, to Sensei and the Pupil. I am Sensei Paul here with Sensei Cray and Sensei Devin.
Hey
guys, this is it.
This was it.
This is it. We are covering season three of Haikyu.
Yes.
Like, this is the match.
This is where we're never watching Haikyu again, guys.
That's not true.
Because Devin said so.
Well, his pick, I guess not. But my pick, yes. This is the match. This is the match we've all been waiting for. I mean, this is the final match of their prefecture.
Debatable. Go ahead.
It's really not. Yeah, okay. In the grand scheme of things, it's not their final match. But this is the match that they've been working towards the whole time. It is Kurosano versus the champs of the last 2-3 years, Shiratorizawa.
The ultimate team who's been undefeated.
Honestly, yeah, they are the ultimate team.
Actually,
well, they won their prefecture every year.
Do we know if they win the other prefecture? I don't know.
I don't remember if they won the whole Tokyo Bowl. Yeah. I don't remember.
But they're overwhelming.
But they're definitely not the only top team. There's like 2 or 3. But yeah. So we're facing off against Ushijima finally. This has been hyped up for the last season and a half, basically. So ever since the fucking the ball catch of Ushijima right in his face and him looking shocked. I've been waiting for this. What about you guys? Have you been fucking anticipating this?
Yeah.
Not Devin, but
yeah, I've definitely been waiting for this. This is kind of this was hype forever, and I've definitely been waiting for it, Dev.
What?
Have you been waiting for
this?
This battle.
I mean, I know your enthusiasm is bleeding into this season from the last season, but how do you feel about them finally?
He gave it a 6, by the way.
Getting to this point, or
this match against the number 1 player in the whole prefecture and team.
I mean, this match was okay. It was. I mean, it was a nice journey. It was,
I hate this guy.
It's cool to see them win. They're main characters. So
closer.
Oof. I know. I just want to slap the shit out of them.
I want you to get picked up. Okay, go ahead.
So, but they're main characters. So, I mean, of course they're supposed to win, right?
I mean, they lost the last time.
Yeah, I knew they weren't going to lose because it's the last season for Daichi and the gang.
That's true.
There's no way they're going to lose ever again.
Yeah.
And I don't even care. I like the journey. So,
but actually, piggybacking what you just said, this season played a lot on the last game or the last season for the seniors because they do a lot of flashbacks during this match. That the crows, the clipped wing crows, they'll never be as good as they used to be. They'll never be a top contender ever again. And they show that a lot in this season. The fact that Daichi and the other seniors, even the second years, they have a lot riding on not just this match, but winning going forward. They need to go for it all. And this is one of the most important matches that they have to get through. Because, again, this is number 1 team. And we have Ushijima, the number 1 player in the prefecture. And although they're number 1, the coach calls them incomplete compared to Alba Josai. Which, what do y'all think about that? Are they watching this match? Do they seem incomplete?
I mean, I can see what he means by that.
Yeah,
just because they, like he said, also they rely so heavily on one guy.
True, it's like LeBron.
As to where if the
Alba
Crows,
Caruso,
Caruso, as long. Go ahead, correct me. Carsuno. So as long as
Carsano, but go ahead. No.
So a lot of them were had a big old part in it. For the other team, it was mainly 2 guys.
Right.
Yes.
And maybe a third every.
I totally agree. Totally agree.
Then. So I mean, I could see what you meant by it.
Yeah. Even Alba Josai, they had way more people chip in than Shiratorizawa, in my opinion. They had the Mad Dog. They had the Setter. They had the other pinhead turnip head guy.
He was a good.
There was a lot of other pieces.
Wing spiker, yeah, for
and
sure.
Shiratorizawa was really just Tendo and Ushijima, which I didn't mind. Honestly, just give me 10 Tendos. I'm happy.
Dude,
I love
Tendo.
Anyways,
we'll get into that. We'll get into Tendo. But just starting off the match, they're nervous because this is the first time ever since the Little Giant that they've actually been to a finals semifinals prefecture match, which the old Kurosano team actually went all the way and won the championship. But since then, they've never been. And even the seniors okay, guys, this is it. We have, we're so nervous. But now that we have this pretty much perfect team with, Hinata and, what's his name? Kageyama. I don't know why I thought it was the Naruto girl. Kageyama, the ultimate setter and the ultimate spiker, they actually have a chance to go all the way. So during this match, there's a lot of
growth.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of growth, but it's very daunting in the beginning because they lose the first set like quick, like very quickly.
Yeah.
Ushijima basically like sweeps them, kind of like they lose by like maybe 8 points.
He's a left-handed hitter, dude.
And that means a lot in this.
He's a left-handed hitter.
Apparently, left-handed means you're like God chosen by the volleyball gods or whatever. Yeah. So
that's what it is in a lot of sports anime. When you're the other hand,
you think so?
Yeah, in a lot of sports anime.
So
yeah.
like basketball, like left-handed shooters.
Boxers too, southpaws. That's
left-handed.
True.
If you're good left-handed, if you're even like mediocre left-handed, you're pretty tough because you can't. You're not used to blocking them, or you're not used to where that shot's coming from.
Right, because you're trained to do like right hand stuff.
Everybody's right-handed.
That's true. I guess that's true. Tennis?
I don't know. I know basketball. I know volleyball. What else? Left-hand matter.
Soccer?
All right.
All right. Yeah. All right. Sorry. So, so the first set gets pretty
baseball.
much swept.
Left-handed baseball pitchers are tough.
That's true. Wait, wouldn't the batters be the same thing too?
No.
Don't they like bat from the other
side?
It
just depends on which side. Whatever we're losing.
Okay. Yeah. So they get swept pretty much the first set, and this actually, since this is the last kind of the finals match, this is a best of 5 total, which that's crazy. That's 2 extra sets.
That's a lot of jumping, dude.
But the last set only goes to
15
points.
Yeah,
that's a lot of jumping though, bro.
That is.
I mean, they hit on it,
and they actually went past the 25-point mark like every single set almost, except for the first one and the last one.
Yeah.
So they went to like 28 points every time.
Well, I feel like one of the middle sets got kind of blown by.
It got cut. They went up 2. They went up 2 out of nowhere. It was 2-1 really fast.
I think they
skipped the whole set. I think,
and I'm happy they did that because it kind of showed you that hey, even though they're facing a top team, these guys ain't nothing to sneeze at either. They're really good.
Not even that. I'm just really happy that the pacing was great. 10 episodes
for one match.
I was really happy.
I think like that's the sweet spot for this anime.
For one match?
Just 10 episodes.
5 sets.
For one match.
For one season would be great.
It
would have been greatly appreciated
one match?
in the other seasons also.
Season 2, the whole tournament was like 13 episoons.
Yeah,
because it was all training before that.
Yeah, training in school.
Bullshit.
The training was school. The school was like 3 episodes.
It was 3.
Like 2.
It was important though. It was important because they wouldn't play otherwise, because they're in high school.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
they had the school come support them, so that was important.
Dude, who else loved the fact that the vice principal from the first season was talking so much shit, was so angry, like I don't care about the volleyball team. You should focus on your studies. You're never gonna amount to anything. Was waving with his fucking wig off, like yeah, come on, everybody cheer. He was so fucking happy, dude. That was a good moment. Yeah, that was a good moment.
Yeah, especially that guy they introduced too, that like random fan. That always hated on them.
And that's the same guy who made the comment that they're clip crows, and that's why the seniors, they knew that guy, like, oh, what an asshole. We're going to prove to him that we'll never let him call us with that again. Mm-hmm. And he didn't. He was impressed.
Yeah.
He was impressed, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Another standout, there's 2 standout people, honestly. Well, I guess.
In your opinion?
No, they
What about our favorite moments? Just kidding.
We'll get there. 3 people stood out to me other than the main Ushijima, Hinata, and Kageyama. There's 3 people that really stood out to me, and I think we all know who that was. Nishinoya, for one.
See,
hold on. Dude, if it wasn't for Nishinoya, they wouldn't have dug out any of his fucking serves.
Yes, Nishinoya, the libero, was catching Ushijama's serves after a point.
You can't tell me that line wasn't cold. Give me 3. Give me 3 tries, and I'll dig out his serve.
That was okay.
He did it exactly on 3.
Was it in my favorite moments? I don't think so.
Makes sense.
It's not valid, right?
Oh, yeah, okay. I did put Nishinoya finally caught one. That was a good moment.
Yeah. So, yeah. Anyways, Tendo, the opposite player.
Tendo was great.
The fucking guest blocker.
The guest blocker, lazy boy himself.
He was like the Joker of this damn...
Yeah.
He's like, I'm going to get in your head, and like, you got in everybody's head.
Gotta love Tendo. Gotta love Tendo. And then the third,
I mean... We all know who
the monster himself that Paul's been hyping up for 3 seasons. Tsukishima.
Oh, Tsukishima. Tsukishima.
Glasses boy himself.
Dude.
Yes. Yeah. Tsukishima, he became who you've been saying this whole time.
He's him.
Yeah. He is him.
He's so awesome, bro.
MVP.
He is him.
He's so awesome. He might be the MVP.
Who else cheered with him when he finally blocked that one out of 20 or 50 shots?
Dude,
I don't even care about that.
The part that got me was when he was in the restroom and he was like, I only blocked 1.
Yeah, he's crying. Oh, yeah, that was a really good moment too. That was a really good moment.
I thought it was when he fucking Nah.
Are we just doing our favorite Tsukishima moments?
Yeah, might as well.
When he was like, when he was first starting off to like, yo, follow my lead when I say jump. At that moment, I was like, I love this guy, bro. Yeah. He became a hater to the creator. I don't know, dude.
Honestly, he became captain in that moment.
Halo on the moon.
When he came back from
the moon's halo
after his injury,
dude,
yeah,
I was pretty hyped after that
he was
part
jogging
too.
in, and he just that was cool.
Well, I guess my moments whenever
they were like,
no, we're doing moments.
Like he must be in so much pain, and like
he still blocked it.
Yeah, he was still
finger wrap.
I touched it.
But the fact that his
one touch,
that's funny.
That's sick.
That's funny. The fact that his finger was like started bleeding though from Ushijima, just spike is like kind of crazy too.
That actually says a lot about how much power that motherfucker
Yeah, he's like Superman.
Yeah, he is.
But
I'll get
into my gripe because he's one of my gripes. But we'll get there.
Really?
We'll get there.
Okay. Well, I think I'll just real quick. My favorite Tsukishima moment, obviously, is that 1 out of fucking 50 or 25 hits. Not even so much the fact that he did it, but everybody understands.
One?
No. The one where he actually like blocked. What's his name's?
There's a lot of good blocks. I don't really remember exactly the block. Oh, maybe
the only one that he had.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He actually slapped it down and scored. That moment for me stood out only because not so much that he did it, which I mean he did it. Nobody else could ever do it against him, Ushiwaka. But the fact that it really showed you how much he loved volleyball in that moment, and even it did a flashback. Yeah, I did a flashback to that dude from Fukuyadora, the number one Fukurodani, that guy, and he said, "Dude, it's all cool to like help block and everything, but if you actually stuff somebody and score a point on them, that's when you'll love volleyball." And he did. I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
The principal's not the only one that came out. Obviously, the whole school came,
Pause.
Which I thought was really fucked up because now all of a sudden, like now that we're in the finals, we're going to fucking state.
Of course,
yeah.
The nationals.
They're getting out of class,
Yeah. That's a good point.
But his sister and his brother came out. I was like, "Don't tell him I'm here because he'll hate that I'm here." Like, and all that stuff.
Yeah, I like his brother, even though he's a bitch. I like his brother.
But we pretty much go all the way to set 5, which is awesome. They're all winded. Even fucking Shiratorizawa is getting winded. And this is actually a time where Ushiwaka kind of understands, like, damn, like, I'm actually getting fired up. Like, I've never loved volleyball so much until right now because these guys are from the concrete. I have no respect for them, but I really want to crush them. Like this dude has not yet been fazed by my like slamming balls in his face and blocking, talking about Hinata. He still has that bright. He has like them cat bright eyes whenever he looks at him. He's like, "Who the fuck does this guy think he is?" Yeah. And the coach is hating on him too. He's like, "Oh, I'm short and I couldn't play, but yet you're short and I want you to lose because I failed." And I don't want
the coach's ideology there. But Ushijima never really had a competition that made him care either. Like Hinata made him care because he actually kept fighting. Right. Ushijima's always seen people get crushed, I think, is what... He wasn't like an evil guy. No. He wasn't like wanting them to be crushed.
If anything, he wanted a challenge.
Yeah, I don't think he's ever had a challenge that that got back up. Right. I think that's that got back up.
Because they've won everything, so...
Yeah. Right. But I think he kind of had the same ideology as his coach. Like, I'm power, I'm pure power, I'm the best that there is. You're a short dude. Yeah, you're a short dude that could never beat someone like me that's like perfectly built. And then the fact that he's stepping on actually scoring on him and his whole team, it's spit in his face a little bit. It's a little bit of dirt, So he wanted to prove him wrong. And again, you see that all the way till set 5. And at the very end, you see Kageyama push Hinata to the side. Like, you get this side. I got the other side.
Yeah.
Because he kind of knew that what was going to happen. Like because he's also a tactician, just like Tsukiyama. Tsukishima. He's kind of
know the names.
I like the anime.
That's my power.
There's so many of them.
That's my superpower. That's my superpower.
There's a lot of names. So at the very end, you see Ushiwaka do another one of his 100% spikes, and Hinata blocks it with his face.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, he did block one with his face.
Yeah, then
that wasn't the last set.
When they rallied,
he blocked it with the pan block. Remember?
Oh yeah,
the flat block.
I'm thinking about Kageyama's block. My bad. Okay. Kageyama pretty much did like a forearm block, and then almost got wiped out. But luckily they rallied, and
that's gotta hurt, bro. Like just thinking about it hurts.
I mean, if you could rip skin,
so if you can make someone bleed
with your fucking spike,
that's crazy.
So
I could do that.
I wouldn't get in the way.
I could do that. Go ahead.
You sound like that guy in the stands, like, oh man, I could do that, and then he's like, no, I could never.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And then,
so, and then I like what the studio did. They kind of had like a symbolic, metaphorical, like last point, like, oh yeah, I have one all powerful person pushing down on 3 guys in the front, and then you see, I guess visually you're supposed to see them, rally together, but really what we saw was the whole team push Ushiwaka up off of them, and then enough to where Hinata and Kageyama can make that last point together, which was symbolic of them winning the whole game.
Love it.
Yeah. And you see the ball fly out, and the guy is trying to get it. Of course, he doesn't. And everybody screams, as they do in victory. Like, ah! Devin's favorite thing, when they scream in victory. Nobody apologized.
Just little boy screaming.
Yep.
There was a lot of apologies going on.
Pause.
Whoa, yeah. They're They're adults in Japan.
And I like the reaction of not just Ushiwaka, but the coach. The coach is looking at Hinata's like, he's what I wish I would have become, And he even asked his substitute coach or his assistant, is he as tall as I am? And this is like, yeah, about as tall. And the dude's such an asshole. He's like, I'm sure he'll grow a little bit more, but it's like, dude, like just accept that you gave up. You gave up when you could have been the next little giant, but now you're seeing the next little giant in the making. So that happens. Everybody wins. Everybody cheers, of course, because the underdog team, and we all love an underdog story, of course. They won. They're going to the finals. They won their prefecture. They're going to the actual Tokyo Championship. And we kind of see a little moment between Ushiwaka and Kageyama and Hinata, where he's like, hey, boys from the concrete, which is funny. He keeps calling him out. He's like, hey, boy from the concrete, I'll beat you next time.
Yeah.
And they both kind of like chime in at the same time. It's like, I'll totally spike against you next time.
I thought Ushiwaka was like a senior. I guess I was wrong. Maybe he's second year.
If he is, he's a tall 17-year-old.
Yeah, he had to be senior, right?
I thought he was 18. Because
why would we say I'll beat you next time?
Because he's playing in the 18-year-old the best of the 18 tournament.
Hinata didn't get invited.
He could be in college. I don't know. They might play together again. You don't know that. Maybe since they're champions, they have like an automatic.
They should join a team together.
Right? That'd be sick. Anyways, like the end of like the end of fucking Kuroko Basket. Hey, no, the end of Jabberwocks.
The end of Ice Shield 21 is so cool. It's so
Jabberwockies?
Yeah, Jabberwockies too cool.
Okay, so you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right, cool. So so they win.
Yeah,
pretty much a good bow on everything. They're all bragging in the school. Everybody's all happy that they're going to the Tokyo finals. And meanwhile, you find out that Fukurodani and Nekoma are also doing their own Tokyo Prefecture. They're in the finals. There's like three other teams. And they're facing each other. So we don't even know if Nekoma's going to be...
They're going to win.
In the next season, which I'm picking.
I'm guessing they're going to win.
But I don't know. Fukurodani is pretty good. Spiky.
Bokoto.
So we don't know if they're going to win, but... Hinata's definitely sending good vibes towards Nekoma because he really wants to play against him. And they never won against him.
That was a weird ending, how they said that. Like, you think only if they win is what Kageyama said, and then it just ended.
I mean, it didn't actually. If you kept watching, you find out, Craig, what you're bad at. You don't watch the end of stuff. You find out that Kageyama actually gets invited.
I saw that.
To a
yeah.
What happens?
He gets invited, and so they don't say it, but so does Tsukishima. They don't say it this season, but Hinata doesn't get it. He's like, oh.
I know what happens. So, all right, so that's how we end everything. And before we actually end the whole, pod, what was y'all's favorite moment of the whole match? I know I didn't really ask. We just said Tsukushima's.
I will go first. It was probably Tendo's whole mind breaking thing he wanted to do. Like when you learn he's the guess monster.
That's cool.
And he just goes off of guessing the attack. Like that's the most satisfying. I related with him.
He doesn't just read block. He guesses your other move, too.
I related with him. Because that's how I play video games.
I'm about to say, you don't play volleyball.
That's how I play sports. When I play sports, it's so satisfying to guess and then mess up somebody's attack. That's like the most satisfying.
Yeah, but I feel like it doesn't really work out for you.
Dude, when I play football, I'm the guy.
Did you win fantasy last year?
That's not. That would be great.
You guessed wrong.
That's why fantasy is so satisfying because you guess. No, I love Tendo's whole thing, his whole deal.
Yeah,
that's my thing.
Dev.
Mine
must have a lot.
Mine would just be like the whole saga when it ended.
Okay, Paul.
All right. When it's over.
No, with the whole dude with the glasses when he left for his injury and then he came back and at the end of the episode and like everybody was all hyped. Okay, I was also hyped for that moment.
When he came back, didn't he get like 2 or 3 blocks in a row?
Yeah, he did
like,
it right
it was
after
like,
that.
Yeah.
Well, I think he got like a bunch of like one touch,
dude.
Chest ball.
He touched a lot. He touched a lot of balls for sure.
Okay.
But no, I did like the fact that he actually cared. He's like, man, like, what if they lose? What if I come back and they lost? It's gonna be my fault.
I
180
that.
for him.
If he didn't come back, they definitely would have lost.
Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, for sure.
And I just love like his progression of a character. Him not really caring.
You didn't say that last season though. All right, go ahead.
Because he wasn't there.
I'm messing with
He
him.
wasn't there, Paul, and you kept saying he was there when he wasn't. So we didn't know.
He said his whole evolution. It happened. Man. It started last season.
But the culmination is what he liked.
Yeah. So now, as someone who like wasn't really fully in it, to someone who is now fully invested,
he's gonna be a monster.
He's talking about himself.
Right.
He's fully invested in Haikyu.
Yeah. No. Get those pops up there of Hinata and Kageyama.
Yeah, we should have had him down here.
I know,
okay.
Right?
It's okay.
No, he's playing this on purpose.
I know, that's okay.
Those are my new ones. So, but anyways, yeah. So just that whole like little cycle there that he went through, that was really cool.
Well, I mean, speaking of cycles, I mean, I really appreciated Kageyama and Hinata finally proving their worth to the number one. I mean, we saw it like last season, and the fact that we got to see them actually like fucking stand on business. They stood on business, you know what I'm saying?
So you're saying you like the whole gist again?
No. I'm dude. He said the same thing. I'm just saying instead of Tsukiyama, I'm saying it was Tsukishima. I'm saying Hinata and Kageyama against Ushiwaka. Gotcha. Like that whole little thing with all three of them, and also Kageyama trying to be better than Aoba Josai, who never beat, that team.
Yeah,
he actually became better than what's his name from Aoba Josai.
Karasuno has the most attacks. I think that's what we can gather here.
Right.
Every other team had great defense, great other stuff, but Karasuno had the most. Like they always attack, and it's like duh, you have to attack to win. No shit. Like
I think they were the most well-rounded.
They are the
Karasuno.
Yeah, they are.
They were able to get some of the digs in there. They had some blocks,
dumps.
Like, yeah,
they had like 2 dumps this time.
They did.
They had the spikes. Like they were doing it all.
Well.
Touch ball. So that was my favorite thing. Just to see the ending of that huge rivalry that they've been fanning the flames of for the past season and a half.
You have any gripes?
If I did have any gripes, I think the fact that most of the opposite teams that we've seen, they've always gotten into at least 3 characters, maybe 4 of the opposite team. Not just Corsano, but I'm talking about everybody.
Oh, you mean wanting more characters than just?
I mean, kind of like why make cool looking opposing characters if you're not going to get into them?
That they didn't get into him because
too much.
What's his name was so badass.
Ushiwaka.
Yeah.
So, but why get into Nintendo?
I'm not mad at it. If they would have cut Daichi's backstory and Ushiwaka's backstory, which were pointless in my opinion, they could add more characters.
Oh, wait.
They could add more characters.
You're saying Daichi's backstory of him crying in the past?
That was stupid. Go ahead, Devin. What were you trying to say? I'm sorry.
Fuck it.
But Tendo was actually also another integral part of that team, so that's why they needed him in there because he was also one of the. I feel like he could be on. What's his name?
Ushiwaka?
Yeah, I feel like he could be on his level.
I think he is, honestly.
He just guesses, though.
Dude, he was the main defense for the opposing team.
Yeah, I know.
Like, bro.
They should have got more into Sutomo, the new future ace. They should have had more.
They kind of did.
No, they didn't. They just had him being like, let's just pump him up, then he'll be good. Like, that's all they did for him.
Well, see, I think they did that to, give you a foreshadowing of, hey.
But we're never going to see it.
Season 4 or 5.
No, we're never going to see it. That was your gripe or your gripe? Oh yeah, your gripe was more. Yeah, what was your gripe?
I mean, but let me respond to the fucking Daichi rebuff that you just did. Dude, that whole thing with the seniors was a main part of this season. Like, them doing that many flashbacks shows you that, hey, we cannot afford to lose this. We have to prop up the new team of Kurosano just so we can see our own fucking, goal.
That's okay.
Like, because, if it wasn't for them, they would have never won any of the games. Like,
shit.
The old league...
I argue Azumane doesn't do shit.
Who?
Azumane, the old looking dude, the ace. I'd argue he doesn't do shit. Quite frankly. I'd argue Hinata's the ace, or Tsukishima's the ace. Azumane, the old...
I know what you're talking about, but
he don't do shit.
Hinata is going to be the new ace.
He don't do shit. Asahi, he don't do shit.
All right, guys, I'm going to beat his ass after.
Tanaka does way more than Azumane. I'd argue that right now. The bald-headed dude does way more.
Tanaka did.
Dude, Tanaka's like the go. He's like the reliable go-to.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I think Nishinoya is. Nishinoya said, set.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, that was good.
Gripe Dev?
Whole
Pretty much what Paul said.
Yeah, I'm just to piggyback off of Paul.
This is about volleyball.
No, I would just say that. So like the sets that they lost, they didn't really show it. Of like how the loss like really like affected them.
They sped through it.
Yeah. So
it didn't affect them though. It didn't.
But like, adversely, if you argue that, then you're not happy about 10 episodes.
Right, it's true.
I mean,
you gotta pick one.
I mean, as long as it's not 24 or 25.
It's true.
Like the next season.
I think you could add a couple episodes in there.
Like the next season.
It's okay.
Upcoming.
Give us some time.
But anyways, yeah, I would have liked to saw how they kind of handled the adversity as it was coming to them.
They kind of did.
Maybe just like in the sets that they won.
Yeah.
Man, they kind of showed it in the first set.
This is my gripe.
I know.
No, I'm just saying. I can push back.
We can argue your gripe.
Yeah,
your gripe's wrong.
Your gripe. Go ahead.
Okay.
It's wrong anyways.
No, I only had one gripe, and my gripe was I was really mad at Ushiwaka and how he ended up. So Ushiwaka is this guy that portrayed to be unflappable.
Please.
He portrayed to be uncaring. He's like, I'm just strong and that's it. And you kind of think that those kind of characters, when they see themselves about to lose, they kind of mind break. That's what you think would happen. That didn't happen. And it doesn't have to be just a mind break. It doesn't have to be like frantically, I gotta beat him. And you lose your composure. It doesn't have to be that. But I just felt like he was a boring character.
You're crazy.
I kind of wanted more from Ushiwaka.
You're crazy.
He's just like a boring. He's like almost like a villain to be there. He's like an adversary to be there. He didn't have any character. He wasn't like Oikawa,
You're crazy.
who had that mind break against Kageyama.
He
wasn't
character.
like that.
Dude, what do you call his flashback with his dad and showing like why he loved volleyball in the first?
So you want every antagonist to have a mind break, basically?
I want him to have personality.
He had personality.
No, he didn't. Dude.
Yes, he did.
No, he did not.
He went from
even the ending where he said, "Okay, I'm going to beat you guys in the future." Was like deadpan.
He went from this perfect facade of the ultimate player to like realizing that, hey, why do I even love volleyball in the first place? You know what I'm saying?
When did he do that? When did he do that?
He had a flashback to his dad.
The flashback meant nothing.
Even his teammates said, "I remember you told me to give it to you every time." But did you mean even if you were like at your peak? Because he realized, hey, you're not playing at your peak anymore, dude. You're actually letting them get into your head. I fucking hate you.
I want more personality, bro. He had no personality. He's a boring character, and I would not put him in my top 10 of even the whole show.
I'm gonna say this on the pod. I fucking hate you.
The whole of all the characters in Haikyu, I would not put him in top 10.
I fucking hate you.
I wouldn't. I put the green giant over him.
For the last season?
Yeah, from the last season. Dude,
that dude has literally no fucking backstory. He's just a tall dude.
More personality.
No, he didn't.
Whatever. Okay.
Fucking hate you, dude.
It wasn't about his personality. It was like how badass of a volleyball player he was.
And how imperfect he was. He
just like in Suzume, the worm wasn't a bad guy either. He's just there. He's the bad guy. Ushiwaka is the worm in Suzume. He's just there to be the villain.
No, he wasn't. If anything, he was the cat.
He was there to boost Kurosano.
But I'm saying I wanted he's just there to be the adversary. He has no personality. He's not like Oikawa.
He's the goal for them.
But at any point did y'all want Ushiwaka to win? At any point did y'all want him to win?
Of course not. He's the bad guy.
Good characters, you want them to. You kind of have an inkling of you want them to win.
I didn't want fucking. I didn't want him to win either.
I kind of was like.
And here's the thing. Oikawa was fucking Kageyama's nemesis.
Okay.
Ushiwaka was Hinata's nemesis.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
What's a nemesis to you?
Fuck.
What's a nemesis to you?
The opposite of what you.
No, Ushiwaka was a hurdle to get over. He wasn't a nemesis.
And Oikawa wasn't.
No, a nemesis is someone that actually challenges you in a way of like your mind. Okay,
dude.
They like it battles you on your ideals.
I can only relate to you their positions. Kageyama and Oikawa had the same position, the same job.
Nah.
So did fucking Hinata and Ushiwaka. They had the same thing. They're both wing spikers, and they're both fucking the power of the team of their respective teams.
It was just a hurdle. Dog.
I fucking hate you, dude. Dude. I swear to God. I swear to God. All right. So that's pretty much it, guys. Please leave comments about how fucking much you hate this dude.
Rate it? Let's rate it.
Favorite characters too?
You go first, because I'll swing on you. If you fucking...
Yeah. My favorite character was... And y'all can't pick mine. Tsukishima. No, I'm going to go Tendo. I love Tendo way more. Yeah,
Tendo was good, dude.
I love a good villain.
To piggyback off of that, I'll go Tendo.
Tendo?
No, I'm just kidding. No, I'll go with Glasses Guy.
Tsukishima.
Yeah,
so. All right. Well, I'll pick Nishinoya. Nobody gives enough fucking love to Nishinoya, bro. He dug it out.
He's cool, dude. Like, I mean, I like his like little dyed
dude,
hair.
He straight up said, "You guys, like, I'm the only one who could stand up to Ushiwaka. I'm the only one who could dig his fucking blocks," which he did.
Dig this.
So let's go ahead and rate this real quick. I'm gonna go first because you already know. For me, it's a 9.5. Why isn't it a 10? You ask. I'm glad you asked, Devin.
Why?
The reason why it's not a 10 is because
it's volleyball.
I just wish there was more background on some characters. Like, why show me the next ace up for the opposing team if you're not going to show me his backstory? Why have cool looking characters with different hairstyles or in different like personalities if you're not going to do anything with them?
Maybe read the manga.
Ooh, he's reading the manga. See that?
Yeah, I'm not. I'm going to give it an 8.6. That's where I got to on my ratings. Fair. I don't think it was as good as season 2.
Round up to a 9.
In my opinion, it wasn't a 9.1 like season 2 was. It was an 8.6. I had a little bit more problem with just kind of what I give the problem to.
Who knows?
I think the world building.
They didn't go to school.
Even season 2 had better world building with I love a good training arc. So that's just 10 episodes.
They're in the middle of a match.
I'm not against the 10 episodes. It just wasn't season 2.
Why would they train at the end of the fucking...
Look, it doesn't matter.
Instead of training art, you got flashbacks.
Sure, and I hated them, to be honest, in this season.
I would give it a 7.5.
I mean, it's all right.
I gave it above the other seasons.
Yeah, it's the best one out of the other one. Like,
that's a win for me.
It's just volleyball. Like,
but that's a win, though. That's almost an 8.
And if you can make it through the other 2 seasons, like...
You're going to hit gold.
Yeah, this one's... I wouldn't call 7.5 gold,
this is like 100.
I mean, that's better than fucking you gave a Crocodile Basket and the other one.
That's tough, man.
So, I mean, all around, like it was good. It had some really good moments. Some moments that you could really
yell to.
Yeah, like all the one chance or a chess ball. No, but some like moments. A lot of moments that were relatable. Especially especially like if you played sports and stuff.
Yeah.
Like Cray was relating to the guessing guy.
Who'd you relate to?
That's what I do.
As a sports person, what did you relate to? Just like the victories?
It was like, oh, that's me.
The injuries?
Yeah, what character? Who was you?
I was never. Are we all gonna say who we were?
Nah, I'll play sports.
I mean, let me go last.
I'll pick for you. Okay, I think I'll definitely Tendo like that. I would do that.
Not a Tendo,
but even if I wasn't Tendo in real life, I want to do that to my opponent. I want to break their mind.
Right.
That's me.
All right, I'll give you that.
Yeah, you were Inoshita. You're on the bench. All right. You're still a good member of this team, Devin.
He's a spot serve guy.
Pinch server?
No.
I was
mad. I was mad. Yamaguchi didn't get it. Like he tried.
He got some shine.
He had like 2 points he got.
Yeah,
and
but they were important.
It was realistic.
They were important though.
It was realistic because if he would have got a bunch of points again, I'd be like, come on, nobody. The
other pinch server only got 2 points too. Like he really didn't do much.
It was realistic. I'm not mad at it.
Fucking.
Who were you, Devin?
I'd also be the glasses guy. The guy has like so much potential, but like only whenever he starts caring.
Okay.
Like when he would be.
I feel that way like with this anime for you. Like now that you're actually starting caring, you're contributing more.
Fair.
All right.
Please don't pick next season.
No, I'll skip. Like I'll wait. Like when it's my turn again, I'll choose something different. But just know the next time we're going season 4. So we're going season 4, guys. Thank you so much for watching Sensei and the People. Fuck this guy. Can't believe he fucking
Ushiwaka down.
Nah, bro.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. But fuck this guy. We're out.